Hello everyone, we are here at the City of North Miami Beach Library for English Cafe, or a short little session where we try to help you pronounce better English and perhaps learn some vocabulary. Okay? Here we go. Today we're going to dedicate a few minutes to basic pronunciation, and this word in itself, pronunciation, has nothing to do with pronouns. Pronouns is I, he, she, they. This is pronunciation, not pronouns, okay? So that in itself is a different word that pretty much starts similar to pronouns. Here we go. I can't tell you enough about practicing, hearing yourself pronounce things. Go over and over and over the material. It's the only way your ear and your mouth and your coordination of your whole brain is going to remember some of the things we go over. And you will have to repeat, okay? So you need to practice all the time. I'm going to give you a few tips of how to pronounce certain things, and of course this is the American way. It is the United States that speaks an English that sometimes it's not exactly how it is written. Okay? Here we go. For instance, when we say black coffee, we do not double sound the CK and the C. We say black coffee. We go right into, it's almost putting the two words together, black coffee. Not black coffee. We say black coffee. And this becomes 1K, black. All right, here we go. How about this one? What do you do? This one, these two vowels here, this one becomes like an R when you say it fast. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? It's not what do you do, but here in the United States, when you speak faster, it's what do you do? What about this one? Not at all. If you pronounce it very, very carefully and you enunciate each word, perhaps you say not at all. But what we really say when we're speaking with our friends and with other people, it's not at all. Not at all. Here we go. This T almost becomes an R and runs into the A. And again, this T becomes like an R and becomes not at all. 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 Maybe you'd like to write this down and you can practice, as I said before. Okay, here we go. We're squeezing these words together. These are some common words. We've gone over these before. It doesn't hurt to repeat them. And then maybe perhaps there are new words that you can also learn. Comfortable. We don't say comfortable. This really disappears when we pronounce comfortable. Comfortable. Now this word is very interesting because when you enunciate this word, it becomes interesting. The painting on the wall is interesting, or perhaps that person is interesting. But usually when we speak, we say interesting. I would like to do something interesting today. I would take a hobby that's interesting. Okay? So there's two ways of pronouncing it. If you want to emphasize and point out something, then it becomes interesting. But if not, it's very interesting. Okay? How about this one? Every. the E practically disappears. Every. Everyone. Everybody. Everything. Every. All right. These letters also, when they're together, when they're squeezed together, they become a different word and different pronunciation. We don't say country. My country is. We say my country. Tree. Like the tree, but it's country. We don't say contry. We don't say country. We say country. How about this one? This one's not an easy word. 100. We know what 100 is, $100. We pronounce the H as a J, ha, 100. It's almost like a 100. It's a J again with an R, 100. 100. It's not 100 with the D. You can't really hear a D, but here in the United States, it almost becomes a very subtle J. 100. 100. How about did you? The Y becomes a J. Did you? And this, it's almost like an A. Did you? Did you go to church Sunday? Did you hear? Did you? Did you? Did you hear about the animals running wild? How about did you hear about the storm we had yesterday? So remember, country, 100. Did you? Did you? Okay. Now, when we're talking about difficult words, I wanted to tell you also, difficult, also you can always say hard. It's hard to pronounce, difficult to pronounce. It means exactly the same, except that this word hard has different meaning. Also, hard means tough, hard as wood. Metals are hard. Diamonds are hard. It's a hard surface. But you can use it here as well. Hard to pronounce or difficult to pronounce. For instance, months. I know that we run away from this, but here is going to be easy for you to pronounce. Months, if you say months, it sounds perfect. Months. How many months in the year? There are 12 months in the year. Months, it's pronounced months. Just like this. Write it. Practice it. Hear yourself. Practice it with other people. How about clothes? Because of the TH, we run away. We think it's so hard. How about if you pronounce it just like this? Clothes. Clothes. No TH, but I am sure everyone will understand when you say, I like to buy clothes. You have a lot of clothes if you pronounce it like this. How about little? Little. 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 All of these consonants, we tend to get scared when we see all these consonants together, but it's simple. It really becomes simple. Little. Little. Okay? How about chaos? This is a new word, I bet. Chaos. It's close to a word in Spanish, but it's pronounced chaos. Chaos. Not hard at all. Chaos. And I know that you know what it means. Chaos is confusing. It's terrible to be in chaos. The world, perhaps, it's in chaos right now. It's pronounced chaos, just like this. And this, Q, Q. Do you know what that is? Perhaps not. Q means you're on line waiting for something. When you're on Q, that means you are progressing to the front of the line. Okay? Q. It's pronounced very easy, K-I-U. Q. How about the number 13? 13. Again, the TH here in the front. 13. You can pronounce 13. It's easier to pronounce 13. If you want to be perfect, you have to use your tongue behind your front teeth and then on the top, and you say 13. But if you can't do that, you can just say 13. How about infamous? That's a new word, I bet. Infamous, just like this, means there's a word here that you probably know, famous. If you add the in the front and you pronounce infamous, it means it's famous, but maybe not for good reasons. That is the infamous burglar or the infamous person that did so much wrong. They're famous, but for the wrong reason, okay? And this one you also probably know. Lawyer. We know what that means. Someone that practices law. Lawyer. It's pronounced lawyer. Easy. It was a pleasure once again to be with you for a few minutes here from the city of North Miami Beach. See you next time at English Cafe. Bye-bye.